Let me ask you a question. Would you ever marry someone without seeing them or actually getting to know them personally? Would you ever go on an app and just like their picture the way it looked and ask them to marry you? Better yet, would you ever compare someone you wanted to marry to their friends and base your decision to marry them based on the way their friends looked or acted without ever meeting them? Of course you wouldn't. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? We couldn't possibly judge someone's character based on their friends. Well, I wouldn't do that either. Hi everyone, I'm James Brinkman, Brink, owner and associate broker of Homes by Brink at AustinRealEstate.com. Marrying somebody without actually seeing them is just like trusting Zillow to value your home. You see, Zillow is an algorithm and they get their information from public data. Zillow has never seen the inside of your home, and Zillow is a computer. It's basing the price of your home based upon what the neighbors are doing. It's exactly the same thing as marrying someone based upon their friends. Zillow comes up with the value based upon what your neighbors are selling for. They look at things like the size of the home, how many bedrooms it has, how many bathrooms, and they compare them to your neighbors, but they can't take into consideration major things like upgrades, views, location, amenities, the desirability of the market and the climate. A computer, an algorithm, can't take those major factors into consideration when giving you a value or a Zesty, and all of these other factors have a huge impact on the value of your home and what you should actually list for. As realtors, we take a detailed look not only at the comparables, but also what the absorption rate is, as well as many other factors. When determining what to list your home for, you have to consider inventory levels, buyer demand, and interest rates. Take this home on Breesa Bend in Round Rock. The Zestimate was $738,200 when we listed it, and we actually sold this house for $818,000. That's an $80,000 difference. Here's another example on Sorin in Austin. The Zestimate was $689,000 and we sold it for $758,500. That's a nearly $70,000 difference in the seller's favor. Relying on Zillow for the value of your home is the exact same thing as relying on a picture when choosing your mate. Maybe you should have swiped left instead of right. So for a real estimate, call a professional who has the experience and the ability to assess the value of your home based upon taking everything into consideration, not just the things that they can see. And hey, if you're wanting a more accurate analysis of the value of your home, call me. I've sold hundreds of homes right here in the Austin area, and I can get you a custom market proposal from a real live person who lives, works, and breathes real estate full time. And as always, I'm here to serve you and cannot wait to help you. James Brinkman with Homes by Brink at AustinRealEstate.com. And in Austin, when you think real estate, think Brink. I'll see y'all soon.